Hi, and welcome to Coffee with Bev. Okay, so I'm switching it up today. Today, I want to talk to you guys about the proverbial village it takes to raise a child. Okay, don't give me that look. I'm not talking to you because you're a parent. You don't even have to be a parent to be a member of the village. Who knew, right? I want to talk to you about our children. And I may tell you some things you've probably already heard, like the children are our future. They are. You got to ask yourself, though, what kind of world are we leaving behind for our children? And who are these children that are going to be making decisions that are going to impact our lives as we get older? Ooh, I don't know. Some children are pretty much equipped for the decision-making process that they're going to be making as adults, but when I think about some of the other children, it makes me a little nervous. I ain't gonna say scared, but it makes me a little nervous. And I'm not blaming the children. As a matter of fact, I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just saying we're all part of the same village. I happen to believe it doesn't matter whether you have children of your own or not, whether you're a grandparent or not, whether you are African American, Hispanic, Muslim, Caucasian, that don't matter. You know what matters is that we are all human beings and we are part of one village. Okay, with that said, I've noticed some things. Yeah, and I've heard some things. We have said some really horrible things about our children. Not our personal children, but I'm claiming them all as ours because we are villagers, remember? And they're part of the village. They have had to see some things they shouldn't have seen when they were coming up. Today's society is so wide open that the things that are on TV today were never, ever considered reasonable, responsible, or even worthy of being on TV when I was coming up. And I'm not talking about back in the day when dinosaurs roamed the planet, because y'all know what I'm talking about. I know our kids like to call it the old days. But let me just tell you, we didn't have the same issues, and that's our fault. Yeah, it's our fault because we are the people who go to the polls to vote, those of you who do go to the polls. We are the decision makers. We're setting up this world to give to our children, but what are we giving them? We've got kids who have low self-esteem. We have children who don't have confidence in themselves. We have kids who are hungry. We have children who don't have enough clothes to wear, and we have homelessness. Do you think that children are not homeless? They are. What we're going to do about it? I'm going to tell you what I'd like to do. I'd like to be that villager who is always open to doing something different. I say that if we learn to speak up a little bit more about what's going on that involves our children. I'm not talking politics. Y'all know I don't go there. That to me is a waste of time. I believe that if you can make a change, you make the change in your own house first. Once you've done that, you can set yourself outside. You see, I have control of the people that run around in my house. You have control of the people that run around in your house. I can't control my neighbors. They can't control mine. See where I'm going? You make change where you can make change. Start with you. Start with your family. Start with your children. Be honest with them. Don't allow them to sit in front of TVs all day long and be entertained by media whose really motivation is the bottom line. We're talking money, people. We're not talking about your children. They only care about that, how much money they're making. You think that's not true? Look at the stock exchange. It's true. We should not be delegating the responsibility of the upbringing of our children to media. or to other people. Teachers, I love teachers. I love teachers because they have jobs that are oftentimes thankless. But you got to understand they are educating your children. They have been trained to do so. And they don't get paid that much money. Now, if you're getting a small amount of money for doing such a powerful job, you must really love what you do. We need to help them out by doing our part. I'm not one of those grandparents that sends my grandchildren to school and expects that the teachers are going to take over and do everything. What can you do today? Ask yourself. As a part of this village, this proverbial village it takes to raise a child, what can you do? Even if it's just one little thing, it's worthy of doing. I challenge you to come up with one thing you can do to improve the life of a child. Just one thing. And if you need some help trying to figure out what that thing is, holler at a sister. I'll be here in the village waiting on you.